Hey, so really quickly, this is us playing. I kept it in here so you could see us being goofy because I do comment about it in the very beginning, but she was being hilarious. So just kept it in here for you so you could see the goofiness.
Hi. I'm sure you guys see these zoomies when you're at home, but I get such goofy zoomies with her. Um, what are you doing? What are you doing? Can I unclip the leash, please? Hi. Hi. Wait. There you go. Ah, that's a good girl. Um, it's like she's like a floor spider where she's like low to the ground and then like hobbles over. Hi. Oh, you missed it. She's a goofball. So, excuse me, please. So I wanted to film a couple of the core skills. I know I sent you a couple videos and I filmed some stuff, but I do apologize. I think there's more things that I haven't sent you that I should have, especially since we've been focusing so much on building up her confidence that, especially confidence in new areas, that I've not necessarily haven't worked on, but haven't sent you how to work on her core skills. So um, we always run through core skills multiple times throughout the day, and that's usually how I replace some of the whininess and nervous behavior that she has. But I wanted to, again, kind of clarify, if I haven't done it already, of how to work with her on such things. So first and foremost, place. I know, high smiles. So when you do place, it can be a bed, it can be a cot, it can be your couch ottoman. It doesn't really matter what object it is. I like clients to have something that is off the ground three-dimensionally. Dogs learn three-dimensionally, so they see like, hey, this is a floating dog island, I stay here. It really defines boundaries. Especially at her age, boundaries are a good thing. So what I like you to do, ideally you start with a treat in your hand. You can lure her. We're going to make her work for the treats. There's a couple ways to lure. So first one is you can do it like a little pincher method. The other one is have a flat hand, treat, thumb. So that way when you use your hand and move it like a wand, she can't actually get to the treat. So, hi Maddie. So I put that treat by her nose. I'll point her to the thing that I want her to sit on, and then she is supposed to sit and not roll off of it. I know. Hi, sweetheart. Come on. There you go. Now, please make sure that all body parts are on the cot. She tends to be a very typical golden, where they're flappy and they're like, oh, here's my leg, or oh, here's my back leg. We want all body parts on here. A little hangage of a foot, I'm okay with. But when it's a full leg, we haven't earned that privilege just yet. So if she asks for a sit, and she goes down, that's her doing above and beyond. That's a pleasing behavior. I'm okay with that. If I ask for a down place, she cannot come up from a down place. The distinction is what her body has to do. So I'm going to go ahead and ask her for a place. You're going to do a flat hand out to her, put it away, and walk away a couple steps. You can do a little boogie. You can throw treats. Doesn't matter what you do. Ideally start off small, and then you're going to build up. Now, she doesn't get to come off of this until you use her release command. Her release command is O and K. Spreading that out so she doesn't pop up real quick. And then she can get the treat. Think of it as like, I'm holding, and then, okay, I get to go chase after the treat. When you do this on a new object, say it's your couch ottoman, say it is a chair on your patio, whatever it is, come here, Maddie. You lure onto it, you ask her for place, and then, okay. She gets to chase after the treat. I hold here and I don't move, and then release means wee. I'm not looking for a finisher at the end of that release command right now. A lot of times we focus on start and finish so much that we forget just the core principle of I don't move from here. I rather work on her impulse control of staying on place, and then when I give her the release, she can jump, she can run, she can do whatever. It doesn't matter. But she has to stand here until I give her that release command. Maddie, come here. I know that prong collar is on you. Come on. Sit, place. And when she does have a foot off, just use body pressure. You can just, like you're like a bubble, pushing her back onto it, and then yes, good girl, place. Now, this is where you can have fun torturing your dog in a healthy, positive way. I know torture usually doesn't connect with dog training, and I don't want you to torture your dog. But I want you to have fun teasing her. I want you to have fun finding things you're like, oh, that would be torture. Like having a nice piece of treat right in front of your face. Leave it. Nope. And she has to stay on the place command, but it's right there. Okay. And then she can have it. That's the type of thing I want you to have fun with. So the other part with this is find micro routines. You got to unload the dishwasher instead of her licking her dishes, clean or dirty. Put her on place and unload the dishwasher. Now you may have to put her on a couple times. Here, Maddie. Sit. Place. Okay, we'll take this off. Thank you for telling me your displeasure. Hold on. Oh, it's tangled. Kiddo. There you go. Place. Good. So prime example, I went to go put that away. Place. And she has to stay there. You just redirect her back on there. Use your negative marker of and then place. Can you walk around? See her little toes? I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Her front little feet are off it. So I'm going to push her. Yes. Place. And if she lays down, that's great. That's pleasing behavior. Can you walk around her? Place. Okay. That was very good. She moved a little bit. I'm okay with that as long as she stayed on her object. And a lot of times when you teach place, the dog will start going to there even before you ask it or when you don't ask it because they know, hey, I'm supposed to chill out here. That's what we want. So find areas in the house, and it doesn't have to be the same area. That's the piece of this. Eventually, you can ask her for a sit, place, and she has to stay right there versus being on the cot. Okay. Place is your stay command. I like to teach it as place because you have to be cognizant of what you're asking, but also we're teaching it on an object first. We're making it as hard as possible first. So once she realizes I'm on Floating Dog Island, whether it's the floor, whether it's a chair, whether it's a cot, it doesn't matter. She's going to stay there. Okay. And then it becomes a game of, hey, look, I'm sitting on this. Do I get a treat now? You're going to see her start doing that to you guys. And honestly, great. We love it. Good command to have. Once we've got place down, then it's working on leave it. So leave it is don't look at it, don't touch it, don't even think about it. So traditional models of leave it, ideally you put the dog on a leash, you drop the treat, you step in front of it, and you claim it as yours. So what I mean by that, Maddie, here's the treat. I'm going to toss it behind me. I step in front of her. Yes. Okay, take it. I stepped and pushed her with my body. I claimed it as mine, essentially. But that's not necessarily practical or real life, unless you're in the kitchen cutting up carrots and one flies off. You can definitely be clumsy in the kitchen and practice that leave it command to help her with that impulse. But you can also do, Maddie, what's this? Oh, put it on a chair. Put it on a coffee table. Leave it. Can you put your dinner on the coffee table? Go into your kitchen, get a drink, come back, and your dinner is still there. She stopped panning and looked at me like, I don't know, will it? Yes, good girl. Now, you can also practice, Maddie. No. Yes, come here. Yes, good girl. Can you get her to walk around? The object of leave it. Leave it. Good girl. Now I'm going to treat her as we walk around. No. Got it. Sit. Good girl. Leave it. Nope. Leave it. Come here, Maddie. Yes. Good girl. Leave it. Hi, Smiley. Come on. Yes. Let's go this way. Yes. What if I toss the treat that way? And if I call her away from it, come here. Yes, good girl. Leave it. You can see the moments where she's like, I didn't do it. I wasn't thinking about it. Even though you were thinking about it. Okay, go get it. You can be goofy with this. Have fun with this. Make sure it's dog safe because as you've already seen, she will go for it once or twice. And it's okay to get her comfortable with you going to her mouth and grabbing whatever is in her mouth. That way, if it is something she can't have, fortunately and unfortunately, she's used to it. But she can never, this is where we practice, she never gets to things off tables or chairs. Now, if I want her to have this treat, sit, okay, then she gets to have it. But I designated, okay, now you can have it. But this is still leave it. How much fun can you do this? Can you make it a smorgasbord of things? Can you make it a spoonful of peanut butter? She can sniff it, leave it. Hi. Come here. Yeah. Yes, that's good girl. Now this is pleasing behavior. This full submission is pleasing behavior. Please, 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 please. No. Come here. Yes. Hi. That's a good girl. I know. It's the good stuff right there, huh? Can you do this for a TV show? And you can sit right here and you enjoy, and you just tell her leave it. If you guys like popcorn, if you like veggie sticks, you eat a popcorn, you put it right in front of her nose, tell her leave it. Eat another piece of popcorn, put another one up right next to her, tell her leave it. This is the command that you see the dogs covered in dog treats with leave it. Now, I'm building up her confidence on walks and outdoors. Leave it really isn't the right command for outdoors, for her situation. Ideally, if a dog is reactive and stuff like that, yeah, it's leave it, let's keep going. But teaching her leave it in the house in a fun, positive game way, one, teaches good manners, but two, as she builds up more confidence in public, then when you tell her leave it, she's like, oh, right, I just ignore this and keep walking on past. This is going to pay off down the road after we get her confidence a little bit more bolstered. It's also teaching her how she can problem solve of, oh, I know what to do. I'm just going to settle on the ground and I'll eventually get rewarded. No big deal. Good girl. Yes, that's a good girl. The other part of this too is, can you play fetch and have an active leave it running? So it's kind of like this spoonful of peanut butter or something that's in her mind. She's always thinking about, oh, you want it? Come on. Yes, go get it. Whoops. Get it, girl. Yes, good girl, Matti. Get the ball. Get the ball. Come on. Yes, good girl. Oh, you're going to go to that play spot? Or are you going to sit on top of it? Are you going to sit on top of it? Ready? Go get it. Yes, good girl, Matti. Bring it here. Yay. Watch out. Go get it. Yes, good girl, Matti. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Can I have this? Thank you. But she's actively going around this chair like there's a hula hoop around it and she can't go near it. Yes, good girl. Come on. But she's leaving that spoonful of peanut butter and choosing to go somewhere where she knows she's safe. And I mean safe. It's like, I'm far enough away from the thing I really, really want. That's a good girl. But you can play fetch. You can word treats. You can do all the other stuff. But in her mind, she's like, I know there's a food there at all times. Have fun. Be ridiculous with this. Boop, go get it. Could be Daisy. When you guys are over, you can practice leave it with Daisy. You can practice leave it with the person that she loves. All the things that help build her focus back in with you. We want her to engage back with you. So that's place, that's leave it. Keep working on name game where she has to come and sit in front of you. Matti! And if she doesn't come when you first call, you can give her an I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. Yes! That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Hey. Good. Nom, nom, noms. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Try these things out. Have fun. Be ridiculous. We'll talk about play disengagement. I do want to schedule your private lesson. I'm working on some of that leash walking at home and seeing how she's doing with you guys. We do it first thing in the morning by herself and with Daisy or with another dog, really trying to build up her confidence of going into some place that she's never been before, which is really scary. Sweet girl. But she seems to be doing really well with the prong collar. I know we've had some questions on it, so let's schedule that private so we can kind of smooth out those kinks and get you guys practicing a little bit more and feel more comfortable with it. But otherwise, she's doing really good. Let me know if you have questions.